What is going on, guys? It's Ben here, bringing you another Clash Royale video. In today's video, doing another gemming or maxing with gems going, and you can see I'm a little bit up there in trophies once again. My highest I've been as 2,862. I was using the Golem deck before, the one that I made the video on a little while ago, but I'm just gonna open these up quick. So I changed it up a little bit since I've been seeing so many people, not recently honestly, but these last few days, so many people are using the Golem. And I did join Molt's clan here just because, you know, I got invited and I was like, okay, we'll join it, just to be a part of the clan. And then, yeah, we'll see. But either way, Molt is up there in trophies anyways, so where is he? The leaderboards. He's up here somewhere. Cheap pad is 12. I don't know where he is. Gaming with Molt, where are you? There he is. He's 18th. So he's still up there in the leaderboards. That's where I plan to be on soon. Eventually, you can see I have one magical chest right here. But yeah, this is the Anti-Golem deck right here. I'll kind of explain how it works. I don't really have any good replays to show you currently, but hopefully I'll get into a match and show you how it works. But this deck honestly is actually competitive against like other aggressive decks too. But basically you have the tombstone just in case someone's using a hog rider or a prince. You place that right in front of your tower before it'll start to hit it. Then you have the lightning spell that's either to get rid of like a dragon or defensive buildings like inferno towers or whatnot. And then it's also good for clutching up. You'll see a replay that I'm going to show you where it's really good for clutching up. And then arrows. I think arrows are a must pretty much for the minion hordes. A lot of people are running spam goblins, like the spam goblins, and then the goblin barrel. And then the spear goblins are just amazing all around. Baby dragon I think is one of the best cards for sure. I'm gonna mute my phone here. It forces them to counter something in the air, and it's really good at like the splash damage. But here is like the bread and butter of the deck. Like this is what wins you whatever. So the reason why this is anti-golem, so golems take like 8 elixir to drop, and then sometimes a lot of times they'll drop like in a elixir pump or whatever. So say they drop their golem and you have these two cards, either one on deck or one like you're able to play it. They drop their golem instantly if they have no other, because like usually they can't respond quick enough. You instantly drop your prince down their opposite lane side and the hog rider. Or if you don't have one of these, if you only have one of these, you do like the hog rider and the spear goblins or whatever. You don't really play aggressive with your minion horde unless you are pushing for like win or whatever. This is, since it doesn't have a ton of defense, it really, the only two defensive things are here are the tombstone and then I'd say the minion horde, because the golem's gonna be coming down the lane, but they have to respond to either your hog rider or your prince. Otherwise that tower is just gonna go down on the opposite side. And that leaves you time to get enough elixir back up for your minion horde to take out the golem, because the minion horde is amazing at taking out the golem, and then a lot of times they don't have enough elixir to even respond to the minion horde to counteract it. So this is a really good anti-golem deck because it's quick. You drop your hog rider and your prince, and then boom, take out the tower. That's where the anti-golem part comes with, and the minion horde is amazing at taking out golems. So that's that. I want to show you some replays before I get some opening some chests here. So I'm actually gonna just show you this because I don't want you guys to know the outcome of this match here. All I want you to know here is it's crazy. It is down to a split second at the end, and you'll get to see. So this guy is using a musketeer. I've actually seen those quite a bit since their elixir drop. But other than that, we're taking it out with a lightning spell just because I've really nothing to do. So with this deck, you kind of wait to see what someone's going to be playing, because like a lot of times, say no person will drop their golem right off the bat, and right here I had to counter their giant. But you can see on the right hand side I dropped my prince. Fortunately, he has some goblins to stop it, and I'm kind of don't really have a lot of elixir to stop this giant here, and those those rage archers are going ham on my tower. So he got the better of me on that trade there. His tower is only at like 1200 right now. Mine's at like less than 500, but it's okay. So what I do want to mention though is you kind of wait to see if the person will drop the golem or like early on, and then if you have like your hog rider, like you go boom boom, and they can't really. What I meant by boom boom is just you drop it on the opposite side, but this guy is not using the golem. It also works with like if people are using P.E.K.K.A.s or even the goblin huts, because those goblin huts are 7 at elixir, and you can still quickly take out a tower because they probably won't have a lot to react to that with the amount of elixir they just invested. So this guy's also going to be trying to use the giant on the right hand side there. I pretty much had to play defensive at this point because I can't combat his giants and whatnot, because he'll just counter them right away. So I have to use my minion horde to take them out. His right hand tower is taking a little bit of damage though, that's a good sign. It's almost in lightning spell range, like anything under 500 is lightning spell range, but he's going for a pretty hefty push here on the right hand side. I dropped my my prince here just to get rid of that musketeer, and we're working on the knight. Other than that, we're going in. If my prince can just get one hit on that tower, it does not go down. And I'm kind of just wasting my elixir right here. I didn't really notice that. I was too busy seeing what was going on, trying to think of what to drop. He drops another dragon. I lightning spell the dragon because I wanted to be able to drop my dragon on my side without him getting like a ton of damage to him. But we were able to hold off his push for now. He's trying to do split towers. And the reason why, like, I didn't know this at the time. I assumed he had like a rocket or a lightning spell to be able to try and take out my left hand side tower. But watch this. Our prince is going ham. We can't really get damage on this tower right now. I placed that, and then I use arrows here, and then he's just throwing his freaking rocket, and I lightning spell. Lightning is faster than a rocket, man. So his rocket didn't even go off. It was like a split-second victory right there. That one was pretty crazy. I was like, hell yeah, man. And then the next replay I want to show you. We'll scroll down. This is actually versus a golem, but this isn't really a good description of the actual deck at how it should work. This one is just a cool match towards the end. You'll see it. You'll see it, like how it should work. So you see, you place the elixir pump, and I kind of went a little too fast here. I should have waited on my aggressive push with the hog rider. I mean, we got some decent damage on the tower, but that left me kind of vulnerable with not much defense because I dropped my goblins and everything like that. So I mean, yeah, we got decent damage on the tower, but I don't know. I just made the aggressive play of the call there early. I assume since if someone's using an elixir pump, typically they are running a golem or a card that costs quite a bit. So he drops the golem there, and you can see I misclicked. That's where I misclicked my lightning spell. If you missed it, rewind that. I misclicked here. Can we rewind this? No, we can't. But either way, like on this left-hand side, when he dropped his golem, I was trying to quickly drop my prince on the left-hand side, and I accidentally messed up and dropped my lightning spell, and it literally didn't go off. If you missed it, double check it, you'll see it. But yeah, I was trying to be super quick with my prince drop because he literally just dropped his golem. And that's right when you have to drop your prince or your hog rider or whatever you have. You get it so you can't really respond to it. And that cost me a tower pretty much. So I wasted 6 elixir dropping a lightning spell that did nothing on accident, and then my prince push was pretty late. So that hurt. At that time I was like, gosh darn it, man, how am I gonna like come back from this? I just gotta wait. Hopefully he drops a golem and then catches towers off guard once again. He does drop the Inferno tower. This time I do use the lightning spell to take it out. We'll go with 2 times the speed here. We're in double elixir. He does drop the golem, and then that's when I drop my prince, but I didn't have enough elixir to follow up with it. And I do drop the hog rider once again, trying to get some damage on it, and we actually do end up taking it out. That was good. So you see he dropped the golem, and that's when you make your aggressive push. That was actually properly done there. And he's going all out on this right hand side here. I don't have too much to stop him. I'm really low on elixir here. It's all going down, and I'm like, alright, yo, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go boom, because I have 200 HP left. 1 lightning spell or whatever he gets, we're done. We're done. So I'm like, yes, we got it, dude. You know, you see how close that was? You see how close that was? We got the 2-crown victory. We almost lost our king tower, but it didn't happen. So, yeah. Now we're just gonna open up this magical chest. That was a clutch victory, man. I've had a few clutch victories lately. We got the golem. I don't really use the golem too much right now. It's more I've been running this one quite a bit. And it's been working out very well for me, so I'll stick with it. Hopefully when I match up after I open these chests. You get to see some golem counterattacks, but we'll get right into it. The one I use, okay. So, unfortunately, we didn't really get too many cards in our battle deck that we're using right now. Honestly, it seems as though when I have cards up here, they don't get a lot of cards that I need. We did get some princes, which is nice, because I think I'll be using that one for a while. We can upgrade the minions. I do actually use the minions sometimes, from time to time. Barbarians, they're always good as well. I'm almost level 9 too. So like two more upgrades and we should be good. I just want to use something that I think I'll use maybe down the line. Archers probably putting a lot of decks, so we'll see how many we get. 2 for 200. So we need to upgrade one more thing to be level 9. We're almost level 9. Not quite though. So unfortunately, I think these are all like 2,000, 2,000, 4,000, 2,000. Yeah, I don't have enough gold to do that, but we got some chests open. We could open these. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. I meant to finish the gold one. Nah, we'll save our gems. So either way, I hope to get some golem users playing against them and not go against some level 9s. We shall see. So we'll counter those with our spear goblins. These are level 9. Mine are only level 8. That's okay. Playing on my iPad mini. We're actually gonna lightning spell this wizard away. They're a pesty troop to deal with. And then the tombstone, like I was talking earlier, you just literally place it right in front there. Does a good job of taking out the. Oh, he does freeze. So he's investing a lot of elixir on this on that goblin or on that hog rider push. So he's gonna use that hidden Tesla. That's actually gonna go fairly quick. I'm just gonna drop my hog rider. I see an opening here. He's low on gold or elixir right now. He has like probably 2 elixir, maybe 3, and we're probably gonna take this tower. He has nothing to respond to it. So there we go. We'll let my hog rider do work because we're just kind of. He's probably gonna try and counter attack here, counter push. So we're just gonna save up our elixir. See what he's gonna try and do. And I can, if he over uses like his elixir, I can easily push his crown tower down. We're actually just gonna get rid of these with our arrows because minion hordes are annoying. I'm actually gonna just drop mine. I don't think this guy has a golem. That's a terrible freeze for me. Unlucky. I just dropped my troops, and you can see that was really bad timing. We're just gonna make the push. We have a dragon. We got spear goblins. We'll see what he can do. So he's probably trying to use those goblins to take out my tower, which didn't really work. This is almost. This is gonna be GG. I can lightning spell for the GG. Good game, man. So that was a quick victory. Fairly unlucky on that bottom left tower with the freeze. That almost cost us, but it's alright. We got the good damages. Alright guys, so you may have noticed I'm up a little bit in trophies than what I was. Honestly, like, I just went on an insane like win streak from here to here to here to here to here to here to here. But I wasn't recording. You can see I didn't get any trophies for these because I was playing against the clan, so those ones don't really count. But I do want to show you one match, and since this is like an anti-golem video or kind of deck, the reason why I didn't show you the other victories was because like I wanna point out the golem victories. But so I'll go over this attack here, or this replay here, and then I'll do a live attack after. But yes, so usually if people are using the elixir pump, you definitely know they're using something big probably. I made a mistake here. I shouldn't have dropped my hog rider in the back there. I actually should have dropped my minions, but since I kind of corrected it there, I was just like, whatever, I'll drop the prince on the other side, so he has to counter from both sides of the lane. Typically, with this aggressive deck that you have, you kind of wait to play, like wait and save your prince and your hog rider until you absolutely have to use them, or when they drop their golem. So basically, you're playing around when he drops his golem, and then you leave your minion horde. You don't really drop it unless the golem is pushing down your lane, but you save it until like the golem is like in front of your tower, and you have your prince and your hog rider going for their tower. So they really can't stop it because they're either going to lose their tower or they're going to protect their golem. So either way, it's good for you. And right there, he drops his golem, and then I drop a dragon for the, because I noticed he had a lot of like goblins and stuff. So that's why I decided to drop the dragon over the prince, so they can, the splash damage from the dragon will take it out. And then you can see I leave my minion horde in the back here to take out the golem. You'll see how fast it actually does take it down. His minion horde's getting destroyed by my tower a little bit. That's okay. This guy is a level 9, by the way, so he has a little bit stronger towers than I do. But there we go. You can see the minion horde, untouched, really just destroys the tower. And right here, my goblins are getting some much needed damage onto the right hand side tower. Already my lightning spell will take it out. I think it does like 400 some damage, 450 some damage a shot. So if I get anything below that, it's pretty much GG on that tower. But he does drop the Inferno Tower here, and since I need to take out the tower and the Inferno Tower, just lightning spell it. A lot of times you'll find out you do enough damage to just barely take out the towers at the end of matches. But right here, since he dropped his golem, I couldn't really punish him for it too bad, because his Inferno Tower was in the way and he dropped his golem down the lane I wanted to push. But I tried to do as best I could, and I did an aggressive push actually with the hog rider and the prince. But you can see I misplaced my minion horde here. Usually you want to place it on the back side of the lane, so if they drop goblins behind there like he did, it'll take out the goblins first and then the golem, because the goblins are the ones actually dealing with the tower. So learn that from me. Right here, I'm just trying to get my arrows out so I can destroy all those goblins that were pushing on the lane. Only 14 seconds left, but he actually did get my left-hand side tower. That's okay. We're trying to like get back up in here. Kind of stumbling on my words because it's actually me recording this a little later than before. I was recording that one earlier, but I used a lightning spell, hit the king tower and the crown tower, and he jumps a golem. So I'm gonna try and punish him here with my prince and my hog rider. And I have the minion horde in the back. Like, see, you can wait a little while to drop it. The golem will hit your tower a little bit, but it doesn't deal a crazy amount of damage. But it does quite a bit, so you got to be wary of that. And then he's dropping his prince, trying to get my tower. I have his tower down to 862, which is good. And I'm on a pretty aggressive push here because it's like, does he want to protect his king tower? Does he want to protect his crown tower? Either way, it's not looking good for him. Getting the much needed damage. All I need is to drop it under 400 so I can use the lightning spell, and there we go. His king tower has 2 HP left. But either way, we got the victory there. I made a little bit of mistakes there. It wasn't a clean victory, but that was the reason why I'm using this deck is for golems. And as you can see, I really didn't play. That was the only one on my replay that had the golem. But some people were using the rocket, and this deck works well with the rocket too, because a lot of people try and like burn down your tower with the rocket, and you just go all offensive there because it's like 6. Wow, that was actually a really long wait time. This guy is a level 9. That's already a disadvantage for us. I'm close to level 9, so I won't have to worry about it then. But I hope this might be good. He might be using golem with that elixir tower, elixir pump. We'll drop our goblins over here. We're just kind of waiting to see what he'll do. So I don't really have much to counter this actually. We'll drop our prince. He does drop a freeze. That's okay. He invested a lot in this. So I can kind of just hit him back with like a hog rider or a prince. That's a pretty nasty combo coming down his lane, and my prince is actually going for the crown tower, which is great. That's going to deal a ton of damage uncontested. And there we go. We dropped it pretty low. We dropped it lower than his. And his Inferno is gonna drop. Alright, and now I actually have my tombstone. I couldn't destroy all this. Oh, I should have waited. I got a little antsy. That's not good. Mistake. Now while I'm at it, I'll just get rid of it, so I don't have to worry about it. So he's running the mirror comp as me, and his troops are a little bit higher than I am, or the mine, so this is gonna be interesting. But I actually have his tower, and he's running the freeze though. And my goblins, yeah. Alright, so we're barely ahead. He still has a tower to worry about. But he's got an interesting, this is interesting. He is using the elixir pumps. We're not gonna let this baby dragon hit our tower. No sir. So my baby dragon's gonna be, actually that's fine. I'll get rid of all those. He's probably gonna do something over here. Hog rider, I don't really know, or archers. Alright, so we'll actually block this over here. He's gonna freeze, probably, so drop our minion horde. We'll drop our prince. Cause he's probably got, he doesn't have a lot of elixir, I don't think. We got a hog rider going. We're gonna deal a ton of damage to this tower. This is good for us. Now we pretty much just have to play defense for right now. He's freezing my tower, but I think this hog rider will go down before it kills us. Alright. Oh god, that was a misclick. Like I didn't even know it went over there, man. That was a oops. We're just gonna use our lightning on this. We're gonna stop that hog rider for 2 seconds. And then GG. So we actually made a lot of mistakes there. But we won, so we'll take it. Got the positive 22 trophies. Unfortunately, that was like the similar mirror comp he's doing the rush like that. It's really good against Golem, so if you run into Golem, it's good. But we're up at 2,931. Yeah, it's good enough for now. Try and get to that 3,000. I'll be excited when I'm in the Legendary League, but either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like you did, and don't subscribe for more Clash Royale videos if not already, because have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later.